Not everyone wants to live in a mansion or a luxury condo. Most of us are just looking for a good home, a steady job, and a community that feels like home. Hey everyone, my name is Kendra and welcome to our YouTube channel. We cover all things living in Southwestern Indiana. You're going to want to stick around because today I'm covering what exactly normal feels like in the Evansville, Indiana area. This is going to be good. Okay, so before we talk about where normal people live, let's dive into the Evansville, Indiana area. And let's talk about where Evansville lies on a map. So Evansville sits in the very southwest corner of Indiana, right along the Ohio River. And if you picture Indiana as a rectangle, we're tucked all the way down in the bottom left corner. So nationally, we are considered the heart of the Midwest. Quick access to many major cities. In fact, Evansville is only 2 hours away from Louisville, 2.5 hours away from Nashville, and a little over 3 hours away from St. Louis. That makes it the perfect hub to get small town community and affordability, but you're never too far away from big city amenities. Okay, so now let's talk about where normal people actually live. Here in Southern Indiana, housing is known for being affordable. The median home sale price in Evansville is about $178,000, while nearby in Warwick County, it's closer to $229,000. That means a nurse, teacher, or factory worker can actually afford to own a nice home here, something that's getting a little harder to find in other places of the country. You'll see a mix of options depending on the lifestyle you want. In Evansville, you'll find starter homes in established neighborhoods, often in the $150,000 to $200,000 range. Families who want more space often looked at subdivisions in Newburgh or Warwick County, where you'll see 3 to 4 bedroom homes, yards, and quiet streets in the $250,000 to $300,000 range. And if you head a little further out into Posey County or the outskirts of Vanderburgh, you'll find homes on acreage perfect for people who want a pole barn or a garden or some space to spread out. And for people who want new construction, builders like Jago Homes have made homeownership possible for the average family. They are known for offering affordable builds in family-friendly subdivisions. Plus, they always are offering some sort of incentive with financing packages to help keep monthly payments down and affordable. It's one more way that everyday people here can step into a brand new home without breaking the bank. The key takeaway is that here, normal people can own real estate, and not just any real estate, but homes with garages, yards, decks, and even pools. And that's a lifestyle that a lot of families in bigger cities just simply can't touch on a normal income. So when we talk about where people live in Southern Indiana, it's not luxury mansions and high trendy rises. It's about comfortable, everyday homes and communities that feel safe, affordable, and connected. Having a home is just one piece of the puzzle, but what really makes life possible here is the work that supports it. So here in Southwestern Indiana, our economy is built on a mix of stable industries that employ normal, everyday people. So let's start with healthcare. 2 major providers anchor their systems here: Deaconess Health System and Ascension St. Vincent. Deaconess actually has multiple hospitals, and their Midtown Hospital is centrally located in Evansville, making it accessible from basically anywhere in the city. Their Gateway Hospital sits right on the Vanderburgh and Warwick County line, just inside Newburgh, Indiana. And that location has honestly become a hub of growth, attracting patients and workers from both counties. Beyond those, Deaconess also operates urgent care centers and clinics all over the area, from Evansville and Newburgh to Mount Vernon and even across the river into Henderson, Kentucky. And that means that healthcare jobs aren't just concentrated in one building. They are absolutely scattered across the community. We have nurses, techs, therapists, doctors, and office staff, all that play a role in keeping the system running. And on the other side, Ascension St. Vincent is another major hospital campus with its own specialty clinics and physician offices. Between these 2 providers, healthcare is not only one of the largest employers in Southwestern Indiana, it's one of the most stable career paths for families here. Now, let's shift gears to manufacturing, another backbone of our local economy. One of our biggest employers in the entire state is Toyota Manufacturing in Indiana, locating in Princeton, Indiana, about 25 minutes north of Evansville, which is just a quick drive up Highway 41. This plant produces vehicles like the Toyota Highlander and the Sienna and employs thousands of people across the tri-state. And it's not just the plant itself. Dozens of suppliers in our region also provide jobs, making Toyota's presence a massive driver of opportunity. Head west into Mount Vernon and you'll find Sabic, a global chemical company that produces advanced plastics and materials used in everyday products. The plant sits right on the Ohio River and has been a steady employer for decades. Engineers, operators, safety specialists, and technicians all find good careers here. Also in Mount Vernon is BWXT, a manufacturer serving the nuclear energy industry. These jobs are highly skilled and provide strong wages and benefits, giving stability to the families who work there. Together, Toyota, Sabic, and BWXT represent the kind of steady, reliable employment that Southwestern Indiana is known for. Jobs that have supported generations and continue to do so today. Hey guys, it's the Angel team, and as much as we love making these videos, there's one thing we love more.
And that's helping families and people from all over the U.S. make the move here to Southwestern Indiana.
We have helped countless families make the move, so whether you're coming out next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out.
Our contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up.
We look forward to helping you and your family make the move to the Evansville, Indiana area. So it's not just the healthcare and manufacturing. Education is also another key sector. And at the K-12 level, local school corporations like EVSC, which is Evansville Vanderburgh School Corporation, the MSD of Mount Vernon, and Warwick County School Corporation employ thousands of teachers, administrators, coaches, and support staff. These districts are some of the largest employers in the region, and they are directly tied to the strength of our communities. At the college level, opportunities expand even more. The University of Evansville and USI, which is the University of Southwestern Indiana, both provide career paths for professors, researchers, and higher ed support staff. They also attract students from across the Midwest, which helps keep the local economy thriving. So whether it's teaching kindergarten in Mount Vernon, coaching a high school sport in Warwick County, or lecturing at USI, education remains one of the most reliable career paths for families in Southwestern Indiana. We also can't forget energy and agriculture companies like Country Mark in Mount Vernon, along with farming operations across Posey and Warwick counties. They play a huge role in both our economy and our identity as a region. And here's the thing that ties this all together: commute time. In Warwick County, the average commute time is about 23 minutes. In the city of Evansville, it's even shorter, closer to 19 minutes. That means people here spend a lot less time stuck in traffic, more time at home with their families. So whether you're a nurse at Deaconess Gateway, a technician at Sabic, maybe even a teacher in the school system, or a line worker at Toyota, the jobs here are accessible, stable, and close to home. That's a big part of what makes life feel manageable and enjoyable for normal people in Southwestern Indiana. And when the workday ends, that's when the real fun begins. So let's talk about what people do in their free time around the Evansville area. So we've covered where people live and where they work, but what really makes a place feel like home is what you do when the workday ends. And here in Southern Indiana, life outside of work is all about family, friends, and community. For families with kids, it often starts with youth sports. You'll find a baseball field, soccer complexes, and football leagues, and golf teams all buzzing with activity. Friday nights is in the fall. That means that you'll be at a high school football game where the whole community comes together to cheer, whether you've got a kid on the team or not. Weekends are filled with trips to the local parks and trails. Evansville has the Riverfront Walkway, Wesselman Woods, and Evansville Mesker Park Zoo. In Mount Vernon, families love heading to Brittlebank Park or enjoying events at Western Hills Country Club. And if you're in Newburgh, you have the riverfront trails and plenty of small shops and cafes to explore in the downtown Newburgh area. Entertainment is also another part of normal life here. And the Westside Nut Club Fall Festival in Evansville is one of the largest street festivals in the country, and it's something that families look forward to every October. The Ford Center downtown brings in concerts, sporting events, and even traveling Broadway shows, so you never have to drive to a big city for entertainment. And of course, eating out is always a part of life, from grabbing barbecue at Hog'n Sauce at Mount Vernon to donuts from Donut Bank to locally owned favorites scattered across the Evansville, Newburgh, and Posey County areas. Food is a way people connect here. And unlike in bigger cities, a night out with a family won't blow the budget. Another part of what people do here is community life, which that means that at church on Sundays, PTO meetings during the week, and local events like parades, fundraisers, and small town festivals. It's the kind of place where people know each other and volunteer to help, and support their schools and neighborhoods. And maybe the best part of what people do here is how affordable it all is. Families can go out to eat, take the kids to a ball game, or spend a day at the park without the high costs you'd see in bigger metro areas. That balance of affordability and quality of life is what keeps people rooted here. So when we talk about what normal people do in Southwestern Indiana, the answer is simple. They work hard, they spend time with their families, they support their schools and communities, and they enjoy the traditions that make this area so special. And when you put all three of these pieces together, where they live, where they work, and what they do, you start to see why so many people are proud to call this home. So, when you put it all together, life for normal people here in Southern Indiana looks pretty simple and, honestly, pretty good. They live in comfortable homes that are affordable, whether it's a starter home in Evansville, a family-friendly subdivision in Newburgh, or a country property out in Posey County. They work in stable industries like healthcare, manufacturing, education, and energy, careers that keep our communities moving and provide stability for families. And outside of work, they spend their time on things that really matter: family, community, traditions, and fun that doesn't break the bank. Whether it's a Friday night football game, the fall festival, or just grabbing barbecue at Hog'n Sauce, this is the stuff that makes life meaningful. The truth is, you don't have to be a millionaire to have a good life here. You just need a place to call home, a steady job, and a community that feels like family. And Southwestern Indiana offers exactly that. If you're considering a move or just curious about what life could be like here, for you, we would love to help. Our team works with families every single day that are moving into the Southwestern Indiana area, and we would be happy to help you find a version of your normal that works around here. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button so that you don't miss any of our future content on all things living in Southwestern Indiana. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to see you next time. We'll see you soon.